Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNS FANS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland, BROWNS FANS. Let's get to the news. Hey Browns fans, what's the latest? Well, if you've been paying attention to the NFL offseason, you already know that Cleveland is making some strategic moves to get ready for what promises to be an exciting 2024 season. And right now, one of the biggest stories swirling around Berea is the Browns' aggressive search for a new running back. That's right, the team is actively exploring options on the free agent market, and the buzz is that they're leaving no stone unturned in their quest to find the perfect fit to bolster their ground game. This isn't just about filling a roster spot. It's about making a statement that the Browns are serious about improving every facet of their team, especially in the backfield where they want more consistency, explosiveness, and versatility. Now, why is this such a big deal? Well, let's take a step back and look at what Cleveland has been building over the past few seasons. They've got a solid core of talent, with a quarterback who's eager to prove himself, a defense that's been tough and resilient, and now they're focusing on making their offense even more dynamic. The running back position in particular has been a point of emphasis because it's so crucial to their balanced attack. The Browns want to be able to run the ball effectively, control the clock, and keep opponents guessing. And with a strong running game, they can open up more opportunities for their passing attack, which has shown flashes of brilliance at times. So, who exactly are they looking at? Well, although the team isn't disclosing specific names, it's clear that they're evaluating a range of options. Some of these players are experienced veterans who bring a wealth of playoff experience and reliability, while others might be younger, more explosive talents looking to make their mark in the NFL. What's critical here is not just talent, but fit. Cleveland is known for their disciplined approach, and they're assessing how well each candidate can adapt to their system. They want someone who can run between the tackles, catch passes out of the backfield, and contribute in pass protection when needed. The ideal running back for Cleveland needs to be versatile and dependable, a workhorse who can handle the physical toll of the NFL season and deliver consistently. Now, it's worth mentioning that the Browns' offensive scheme under their coaching staff emphasizes a balanced attack. They want a running back who can not only tote the rock, but also help in pass blocking and be a reliable safety valve for their quarterback. This adds another layer of complexity to their evaluation process, because it's not just about raw rushing yards, but about the overall contribution to the offense's rhythm and success. The Browns' offensive line has been improving, and having a running back who can complement that unit is vital. They need someone who can read the blocks well, hit the holes with vision, and break tackles to extend plays. Let's not forget that the AFC North is a fiercely competitive division. The Cincinnati Bengals have Joe Mixon and others, the Pittsburgh Steelers boast a sturdy run game, and even the Baltimore Ravens are always in the mix with their dynamic rushing attack. Cleveland knows they have to stay ahead, and adding a top-tier running back could be the piece that elevates them to another level. It's about gaining an edge, especially in those close games where a single big run or a crucial third-down conversion from the backfield can change the outcome. And that's exactly what they're aiming for with this offseason pursuit. Now, beyond just evaluating players, the Browns are also paying close attention to how these potential additions could fit into their overall roster and chemistry. They're considering things like leadership, work ethic, and how these players would integrate into the team culture. As we all know, chemistry off the field translates into performance on the field. Cleveland's front office and coaching staff are meticulous about these aspects because they understand that a cohesive team is often the one that comes out on top at the end of the season. Looking at the current roster, they already have some talented players who can contribute, but adding a proven running back from the market could be the spark they need. Remember, last season, the Browns' rushing attack had its moments, but consistency was sometimes an issue. They want to change that narrative this year by bringing in someone who can be relied upon game after game. Whether it's someone with experience who can immediately step in or a younger player with high upside, the goal is clear: make their running game a force to be reckoned with. And this pursuit isn't happening in isolation. The Browns' front office is closely monitoring the entire free agent landscape, watching for opportunities that might arise unexpectedly. They're ready to pounce if the right player becomes available at the right price. This strategic flexibility is key because the NFL offseason is always full of surprises. Sometimes, a player who is off the radar suddenly becomes available and fits perfect with what Cleveland is trying to build. As we look ahead, Browns fans are rightfully excited. The team's management and coaching staff have been very transparent about their goals for this offseason. They want to build a team that's not only competitive, but also capable of making a deep playoff run. And strengthening the ground game is a vital piece of that puzzle. A strong running back can help control tempo, wear down defenses, and keep the offense unpredictable. Plus, it adds a layer of physicality that can intimidate opponents. The fans have been vocal on social media, calling for improvements in the backfield, and it's clear that everyone understands how crucial this position is. The expectation is that Cleveland will come out of this offseason with a more balanced and explosive offense. It's about making bold moves, and the Browns are showing that they're willing to do just that. The excitement is palpable, and everyone's counting down the days until they see who the Browns will bring in. Will it be a seasoned veteran, a rising star? Only time will tell, but one thing is for sure: Cleveland is all in on making this team better, and that starts with a commitment to upgrading their running game. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Cleveland Browns news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. The Browns' offseason plans don't stop there. They are also looking at the bigger picture, how this move fits into their long-term strategy for success. They want to build a team that can sustain success year after year, not just a quick fix. Adding a reliable running back from the free agent pool is part of that strategy, but it's also about creating depth. Because in the NFL, injuries happen, and having capable backups ready to step in can be the difference between a good season and a great one. And let's talk about the fans' perspective. Browns fans are passionate and loyal, and they've seen their team go through ups and downs over the years. But there's a renewed sense of optimism. With the right additions, Cleveland could be on the verge of something special. The organization's focus on bolstering the run game shows a clear intent to return to the playoffs, and more importantly, to compete at the highest level. The last few seasons have shown flashes of promise, but consistency has been elusive. This offseason move to bring in a new running back could be the key to unlocking that consistency, turning the Browns into a true contender. And it's not just about adding a player, it's about the message it sends. Cleveland is saying that they're committed to winning. They're willing to invest in their roster, make bold moves, and do what it takes to elevate the team. This kind of strategic thinking is what separates good teams from great ones. It's about understanding the importance of each position, especially one as vital as the running back, and making sure they have the best possible talent to maximize their chances of success. As fans, we all love to speculate about who might come in, what kind of impact they can make, and how they'll integrate into the team's system. The excitement is building, and every Browns supporter is eager to see what the next chapter holds. Will they sign a veteran with playoff experience, or will they gamble on a younger player with high potential? Whatever happens, one thing is certain: Cleveland is serious about making this offseason a turning point. They're investing in their future, and that's something every fan can get behind. So, in the coming weeks, keep your eyes peeled on all the news, updates, and rumors. The Browns are working tirelessly behind the scenes, and the next big move could be just around the corner. Whether it's a name we've already heard or a surprise signing, it's clear that Cleveland's front office is aiming high. And as Browns fans, we should be right there with them, cheering them on and supporting every decision that brings us closer to that elusive Super Bowl glory. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Cleveland Browns. Do you think they're making the right move by targeting a running back in free agency? Who would you like to see join the team? Do you believe this is the move that could propel them into serious postseason contention? I'd love to know your thoughts. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Cleveland Browns news. We're all in this together, and your passion keeps the Browns' spirit alive. Let's keep the conversation going and continue supporting our team through every offseason move, every game, and every challenge ahead. Thanks for being part of this journey, Browns fans, and as always, go Browns.